test for man. One giant leap for mankind.
Hey, pumpkins. Okay, we are red. We are in the red decibels. Welcome to this Starlink live stream. Another one. It's been a few days since we had a SpaceX launch. I missed you guys. Although I will admit I enjoyed the break. So, if I remember this right, the first thing we do is muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? I'm Kevin from Ohio, and I'm a little like whited out on the left side. I guess it'd be your right side because I got the shades open. Because it's a beautiful day here in Ohio, man. Like, it's been cold for May lately. All right, we need more global warming. But it's nice out today, so I got the shades open. I'm getting that sun, soaking in them good vibes. Here we go.
We're the Manchester United fan club from Ohio.
Andy, oh, it's going too fast. Andy in Alaska, what's going on, man? From Alaska with love, brother. Personal request, could me and my wife, as of last Sunday, congratulations. Cheers. Everyone clap for Andy in Alaska. He just got married. Get a shout out from my favorite YouTuber. Aw, that touches me in my special place. Andy and Penelope. Hello. Hello, Andy and Penelope. That's like a Disney fairy tale name, Penelope. I like it. Actually, the lawyer wife and I are heading to Alaska. My first time ever going to Alaska. I'm pretty sure it's hers as well. On a cruise, an Alaskan cruise this summer in a couple months. I'm super stoked about it. It was my idea, but the wife's more stoked about it than I am. She's super stoked. We haven't been on vacation together in like 4 years. So we're very excited to get out there and see your state. We got another Ohioan. What's up, man? SpaceX started their live stream. We'll get to that here in a minute. Let's continue on with the muster. Whoa, Great Western Building Systems. I am a subscriber of that YouTube channel. I recommend it as well. What's going on? GWBS from Colorado, the great state of Colorado. Actually, I have Colorado in here.
Someplace warm. A place where the beer flows like wine.
Thanks so much for that awesome super chat, you guys. You guys are so generous on this. Today's Wednesday, right? Hump day. Oh, man. Vandenberg looks beautiful, too. All right, let's continue on with this chat here. Mike Clark, what's going on, Master Chief? Locals members, I do have the Locals chat open for you as well, if you'd like to partake. People are saying my condolences to Andy. That's he'll figure that out later. See, I've been married now. Oh, gosh, I put myself on the spot. 2014. What's that, 9 years just about? 9 years in August. Wow, that's way too long. No one's more surprised than me. Master Chief Austin from Indiana. What's going on, neighbor? Champaign, Illinois, plural. A couple of them. You guys should be friends. Almost back to back. Ireland. What's going on, Ireland? Maine. That's another state I would like to visit. You guys have some awesome lighthouses, I hear. Sarasota, Texas in the chat.
I pulled him out of a place on Midgard called Texas.
Italy, Maryland. I lived in Maryland for a few months when I was interning in DC way back in the day. Rockville. Florida, Vero Beach, Florida. Boston. Boston's in the chat. Eat some Red Lobster from Boston. Awesome, you guys. Oh, well, just in time. Thank you so much, William Shadal. Man, that is one super stoked pear emoji thing. I don't know what that is, but I love it. Thank you so much for waving your flags and shooting off them fireworks in the chat, man. You guys are too generous. Mike Clark, great to hear you're going on an Alaskan cruise. My wife and I done 4 Alaskan cruises. They are awesome. The 20 quid is for the casino. May you win bigly. Bigly. Man, when we went on our honeymoon in Jamaica, I always get it. It's either Jamaica or the Dominican. We went to their local casino that was on the Sandals Resort or whatever. And we actually won like $200. So we had $100 bill each when we were playing blackjack. And I think they were kind of mad at us. We robbed that country. Yeah, man. She's really looking forward to looking at the orcas. She loves whales. She's obsessed with whales. So we're going to do that. We're going to do some ATVing in Alaska as well. And walking. I don't know why she wants to walk places. It's a cruise. We're supposed to sit on the boat and eat. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, let's go big screen meow. Man, Vandenberg is beautiful. Not a cloud to lick in the sky. That kind of makes me sad. Thank you guys again for the support. All right, so this is a Starlink mission. 51 Starlink birds going up to the second orbital shell today from Vandenberg Space Force Base, California. I got to do California. Back to me really quick.
California. Beautiful.
All right, back to you, SpaceX. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. 51 Starlink birds on this one. This is the third launch for this first stage. Say it with me. Booster. And guess what, you guys? As you know, I finally got my Starlinks like at my house after waiting 15 months, but I didn't order like the mount and the pole for it and everything. So I've been waiting on that to arrive. It's been coming in separate shipments, which whatever, but I got my 150-foot extension cable. So today I've been wiring that throughout my house, and I'm going to wire it through the fence, run it through the fence after I get done with this. And then my pole is supposed to come tomorrow, so I can dig a hole for that. But I've been doing it with the GoPro strapped to my head like an idiot, so I can make a video for you locals peoples, so you can enjoy the experience with me. Andy in Alaska, thank you for that $1 tip. And there's a drone ship. Of course, I still love you. This booster is going to land on. Let's turn the volume up, meow, so you can pay attention to them and not me. Is there no volume? I guess there it is. I don't have the doggo cam
Falcon
plugged
9 is
in.
now in startup, running on its own internal power.
She does not sound familiar. They got too many new hostess these days. Hostess.
LD is go.
Little diabetes.
The launch director has given us the final go to proceed for launch. Let's sit back and watch as Falcon 9 takes our 51 Starlink satellites into space.
Yeah, I didn't plug the doggo cam in because I have crap everywhere in my office here.
T-minus 30 seconds.
But we'll get them next time. And hopefully next live stream we do, it will be with the Starlink Wi-Fi. Unless I screw it up, which is always possible.
15 seconds.
Keith made it.
10, 9.
What's going on, Keith?
8, 7.
Thank you, James Kelly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff of Starlink. Go Starlink, go Falcon.
Look at that view. Yeah. Get some. Look at that atmosphere, rocket. No ground clouds to lick.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 4 East at 1:09 p.m. Pacific Time.
Oh, look, a flame diverter. Just rubbing it in, aren't you? Salt in the wound.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
And as you just heard, Falcon 9 is now supersonic, meaning that it is traveling faster than the speed of sound.
Lots of Shirley Bigfoots up there in Alaska. Well, I'll bring my binoculars.
Max Q.
And you just heard the call out for max Q, and this means that the vehicle is currently experiencing the greatest amount of external stresses as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere that it will see during its flight today.
Hi, Mom. Everyone clap for my mom. Thank you, Mom.
And we are about 1 minute away from a series of events being MECO, stage separation, SES-1, and fairing separation.
That looks weird. That just
MECO
confuses
stands for
me.
main engine cutoff, which is when all 9 Merlin engines will shut down in preparation for stage separation. And during that point, pneumatic pushers will separate the first and second stages, and the first stage will begin its journey back to Earth, while the second stage will light its Merlin vacuum engine, making second engine start 1 to propel our Starlink satellites to their planned orbits. And shortly after, the fairing halves will separate and fall away from the vehicle to later be recovered. And let's keep an eye out for these events happening in pretty quick succession, about 15 seconds from now.
What's going on, Ian? Tuning into the tube chat today instead of the locals chat. No problemo. Looking at the interstage cam right now, up the bell, up the skirt, up the nozzle of the second stage Merlin vacuum engine. Here comes stage SEP, and there it goes. Exciting.
Back ignition.
What are you looking at, peeps? Stop it.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And with those callouts, we can confirm MECO, stage SEP, SCS-1, and fairing separation. And although we didn't have views of fairing separation from the second stage, we will be attempting to recover both fairing halves using our recovery vessel, Go Beyond. Both of the fairing halves flying on today's mission are flight proven and are flying for their second time.
We got Eric and his company in the chat. What's going on, Eric? You can see the ice wall. Watch out. What are those? It's been a long time since I've seen Game of Thrones. What are those snow people called? Not the wildlings, but the ones they all fight.
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
The snowmen.
And there you heard that stage 1 and stage 2 are both following nominal trajectories. And currently, the first stage is on its way back to Earth towards our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. And if successful, this will mark our 190th overall landing of an orbital class rocket. And the MVAC engine attached to the second stage is continuing its burn, which will last another several minutes.
Yes, White Walkers. Thank you, Buck. Buck Fiden. Dude, I was going to sit here this entire stream until I figured it out. I could not remember the name of those things. Yeah, so they reuse those fairings. They deploy chutes, splash them down in the drain,
on the left
fish
side
them
of
out.
your screen, we have views of our first stage as it's making its way back to our landing site. And the right side has our MVAC engine on the second stage, which is performing nominally.
So my mom's Etsy shop is really busy with local orders. So she made just one final batch of space-centric polo shirts. I need to wear mine. I haven't worn mine in a few weeks. But I have those in my office. That's another reason why my office is all cluttered. So locals members, I'll do a post to sell those to you for a cheaper price if you're interested.
As you can see, we have two
before I
out of Falcon's
sell the rest of
forward
them to
grid
everyone
fins
else.
in view on the left side of your screen, and they measure 4 feet by 5 feet and help guide our booster back to our landing site by actively changing the vehicle's center of pressure.
But once they're gone, they're gone. This is it. This is the last of them. They become a rare collectible. Looks like we might lick some clouds on the way back down. I'm pretty excited. Those grid fins made of titanium, or as I call them, giant waffle makers or fly swatters. Those are the size of a smart car. And the poofers in the middle are from the ACS system. She might have talked about that when I wasn't listening to her. I have this habit of tuning people out, including myself sometimes. So
As a reminder,
it's kind of a problem.
Starlink is a satellite internet constellation designed and manufactured by SpaceX to provide high-speed, low-latency internet to people living in remote and rural locations all around the globe. The next major milestone we have coming up is the beginning of our entry burn on our first stage, which is scheduled to occur around T plus 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
I don't know if they're going to show deployment of these satellites today. The mission's supposed to be over at like T plus 17 minutes, which is pretty early, but they usually don't show those deployments anymore. We'll see. We're all here for the landing
You'll also may be noticing
anyway.
white puffs of gas from the bottom of our first stage, which is nitrogen from our attitude control system, which also helps us control the vehicle's descent.
There, she said it.
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
And again, we're waiting for the beginning of our stage 1 entry burn around 10 seconds from now.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And there's the call out for Stage 1 entry burn, and Stage 1, which we also call the booster, has ignited engines 1, 5, and 9 to slow it down for atmospheric re-entry. And this will be a short burn, lasting another 10 seconds.
1, 5, and 9 make it like a straight line like Orion's belt, but they only burn the center booster for the landing, and they can get away with that because most of the original weight is fuel.
And you just heard the call out that the entry burn on the first stage has completed. And the first stage, used to launch our 51 Starlink satellites into space today, is flying for its third time, having supported the Space Development Agency's Trans-Zero mission and one
Stage 1 FTS has saved.
Eric says just off center to the bottom right this time. All right, I'll go top left, just to be different, although I hope you're correct, just because I like you, Eric. What say you, locals chat? Get your bets in now. We're just betting bragging rights. I don't think I've yet to win.
We will have the start of our landing burn, second engine cutoff, and the landing of our first stage booster.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
All right, we got some bullseyes. That's what I usually go with, bullseyes, but I'm tired of being wrong.
And you just heard the call out that the first stage is now transonic, meaning it is traveling nearly the speed of sound.
They'll probably do a bullseye this time just because I said
second engine cutoff and the first
top
stage
left.
landing attempt will happen in quick succession, so keep your eye out.
It's like they deliberately missed just to make me lose. So I'm going to say top left. Nobody's agreeing with me. Okay, wait, someone agreed with me. He said top left, but more left. Okay. Everyone else is agreeing with everyone else but me.
And there's confirmation that the Stage 1 landing burn has started in preparation for landing on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, which is coming into view.
We're way right. Go left. Left.
Stage 1 landing like
Keep going. Keep going. No, it's bottom right. Eric is correct. Or is that bullseye? I can't tell. I think it's more to the right. It might be. They have to be over the line, right?
And back shut
There's
down.
too much of a gap there. Show the poop deck cam, please. Yep, way over the line. Is it bottom right or bottom center? We're gonna give it to Eric, but it might be kind of bottom right / bottom center.
And Falcon 9 has
Please clap.
successfully landed on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. And this marks our 190th overall landing of an orbital-class rocket, including Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy missions. And if you heard those callouts, we also had a successful SECO and nominal orbital insertion. With confirmation of successful first stage landing and good orbit from our second stage, that will wrap up our coverage for today's Starlink launch. Be sure to check our social media for confirmation of Starlink deployment, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.
Thank you, lady. Do you mind not scratching on my live stream? You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. What? Do you have a gray skunk spot? No, on your head? Weirdo. Say hello to the camera. Hello, camera. Oh, you want to say something? Here. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, fine. Yeah, so locals members, I'm going to finish doing my Starlink work for today, and then tomorrow I'll finish it, and hopefully this weekend, early next week, I'll get that video out on locals. I've been kind of sparse on locals just because I've been dealing with a whole bunch of different things, namely Bible stuff. Been huge in the Bible lately. I can't get enough of it. It's weird. Never been like this before in my life. Hi, you want to say hello, Pepes? Say hello, Pepes. Yeah, creepy eyes. All right. You guys have a nominal hump day. And until next time, Godspeed.